Welcome, guys, to another episode of The Candy Show. I'm your host, Candy. We have special guests, not a special guest, but we have two special guests. And I want each one of them to introduce themselves. First, we got to start with the ladies first. Miss Capri, can you please introduce yourself and tell everybody what is your role today?
Hi, so happy to be here. Thank you. My name is Capri Compton, and I am here. I am an opera singer, and I'm here to help with Dre and I promote our amazing song that Andre Pittman brought to the world.
Yes.
Capri, where are you located at? Where are you coming from today?
I'm in Westlake Village, California.
Awesome,
Yeah,
California.
yeah.
Okay. And now we'll start with the gentleman. We'll go to the gentleman. Mr. Dre.
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Dre Infinite. I am a hip hop producer and writer. I am the co-writer of the rap parts for the Song of the Butterfly by me and Capri. Again, made for the world to see by Andre Pittman. So we're excited about this. Excited about the sound, and thank you, Candy, for having us on your show.
You're so welcome. Where are you located today?
I am in Bellflower, California.
Nice. Okay. Well, thank you so much, both of you guys, for coming on the Candy Show.
Yes.
Now, one thing I want to say here, this an opera singer and your genre is Dre.
Hip hop, rap.
Okay, I can't wait for this. But before we start, I do want to also thank Mr. Andre Pittman of Enthroned Music and Records Entertainment.
Hmm.
So, guys, thank you so much to Andre for setting this up. I appreciate him.
Yes. Thank
Okay,
you, Andre.
yes. Okay, now you guys just talking about a song that you guys have together, but I need to know, and whoever, doesn't matter which one it is, tell me how you linked up together.
Capri.
Okay. Um, I have always loved opera and wanted to find a way to get it to mainstream because I have such a love for it. And I had heard Gangster's Paradise on the radio. And I had told a friend of mine at Warner Brothers, where I was at the time, and she said, "Oh, I'm going to hook you up with a friend, Ojiki. He actually works with a guy that works with Coolio who might be really interested." And so then Ojiki introduced me to Dre, and I brought the aria to him at the recording studio, and he listened, and I think he got excited. And
Hmm.
we both magic happened from that point on, where we could combine two worlds, but actually both so dramatic that to me they worked amazing, and it reaches many more people.
Now,
So
Capri, how long have you been in the entertainment field and doing opera?
for a million and a half years. No, my mom was an opera singer in Los Angeles, and she started me singing when I was like 11 or 12, and then had me work with her teachers. And I started singing in operas and then musicals. And yeah, so for many, many years, been working at it in different genres. But yeah.
And so is opera the go-to, or do you do other music? Do you perform other music? Do you sing over the music, or is it just solely opera?
No, I studied opera as my base and sang a lot of opera in the beginning, but then I moved on to musical comedy, show stuff. I did a lot of I actually did stand up comedy and did one woman shows at with Second City, and did like performing at the Gardenia Club in Los Angeles, and different singing different genres of music. I have a love for all of it. It was kind of like a ballet dancer or a dancer learning ballet first and then moving on to other forms. That's kind of how I look at opera.
Wow, wow, wow. And tell me about the biggest accomplishment with your opera career.
Probably, well, this is the biggest accomplishment because Dre and I have been working on it for a long time, and it's
Long time.
honestly, it's just a dream come true. But also, I sang on a lot of films at Warner Brothers, and I think probably Beetlejuice. I sang an aria on Beetlejuice and in Batman movies and a couple other films, and was in a Steven Soderbergh film playing the opera singer. And I don't know, those kind of things are exciting because they're with a big company. But honestly, this is my heart right here.
Wow. Okay, Dre, your turn. I need to know a little bit about you.
Okay. So again, Ojiki introduced Capri and I. I have been working as a sound engineer and a hype man for Coolio at the time. So I was touring with Coolio and everything, but my main focus was sound recording. I'm an engineer I love engineering. So, but with engineering comes, I wanted to learn everything about studio. So music production, engineering, writing, the full aspect of it. Um, I wanted to do that. And prior to that, I was a artist signed to Ruthless Records. I was a writer and an artist there. When Easy passed, I was released from my contract, and I pretty much stayed independent after that. I just did a lot of independent work. Again, I was working with Coolio as his DJ. Then I became more the sound man for Coolio. So any shows, I was making sure the shows were right. And then any new projects that was being recorded, they all came across me. And then working with Cool introduced me to a lot of people. Um, I ended up working on video games, NBA Shootout, that one, I can't think of the one card drama game, but whatever. But from there, I ended up doing Empire, Sons of Anarchy, Real Husbands of Hollywood, Burn Notice. I mean, it's a long list. I started working on a lot of stuff, and another guy of mine turned me on to some things, and it just went from there. So I just been independent, standing in the studio, just doing me.
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the song that you guys have out together. Please let everyone know what it's called first.
It's called Song of the Butterfly.
Song of the Butterfly. Now, I have
Yes.
to tell you, when I first listened to it, I was like, okay, this is different. Because if I'm not mistaken, and I haven't heard every music that's out there, meaning every song that's out there, but has this ever been done before?
Nope. We
Wow.
have taken uh we have taken hip hop and submerged it into opera. We brought it to that medium because it's an aria. So the hip hop had to be worked into the aria and not the other way around. So, but me loving music the way that, because I played instruments since I was like 12. Um, am I mastering any of those? No, but I understand them. And so when the opportunity came to do opera, I just had a flashback of seventh grade orchestra class. I was like, yeah, we had to play all those songs and things. And I was like, I'm on board. And we just started working on it. It took a minute, but it got there. We end up starting out with one song, and before you know it, we had like 10. So we got a full project full of arias with hip hop and opera. So I'm definitely looking forward to the new releases. And on top of that, we're putting remixes out where we're submerging opera into hip hop.
Oh,
So we're
wow.
leading off with opera with hip hop submerged, and then we're gonna remix and flip it around. Be in those records are gonna be crazy. They're like top secret.
Okay. Okay. So Drake, now I've never heard of the word of aura,
Aria.
aria. Tell me a little bit about that and educate our listening audience.
That would be along with Capri.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. An aria is a song that is derived from an opera. So any opera, the songs that come from it are called arias as opposed to songs. And this particular song is from Madame Butterfly, the opera by Puccini. And yeah, so that's where this aria came from.
Now, tell me a little bit, Capri, about the reception that you've been receiving from your opera family. Do you have any feedback from them?
Yeah, excited, really, because to them it's something so different, but yet they still get the essence of the beautiful aria, which I take no acclaim to because Puccini wrote it, but it's so beautiful and people still hear that, but then they like the new spice added by Dre.
I have to say once again, when I first heard it, I was like, really? This is really, listen, I'm
Yeah,
raw, real natural, uncut. And I do give my opinion.
Yes.
But it was
yeah,
different at first when I heard it. But as
different.
soon as I started hearing the rapping side, I was like, oh snap, this actually it works. It
It
works. It blends well. And you guys mentioned it earlier. The first thought in my head was the Coolio song,
Hmm.
So I'm like, okay, I see this.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was actually real supportive of the project. He popped in a couple of times and heard what we was working on. He was that's cool. And just kept it
Awesome.
pushing.
Awesome. Now tell us, how long has the song been out?
When did we release it? Is September?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
September of
few months.
23
Hmm.
is
Okay.
when we released it. So it's still a fresh baby, you know what I'm saying? So we're definitely gonna ramp up and get some more, get it out there even more. We appreciate all the platforms that have and
Yeah,
playlists that have picked up the record. We're really grateful for that, and it's actually doing what we hoped it would do, and it's making a lot of people go, "Oh, that's different," and that's what we wanted. If you want to make a name or you want to get out there, you want to set yourself apart, you got to do something different. And that's what we did. I don't think anyone has really gotten to what we've done with the hip hop and opera, the hip opera. Yeah.
yeah.
I
So
like that. So is that the new coined phrase, or is that
you
how
know
it's
it.
That's
Hip
right.
opera.
love it, love it. Dre, talk about the lyrics that you have that you talk about now. Are they what people would normally hear right now? Is it different? Is it positive? Is it grimy? Tell me a little bit about your lyrics.
Now the lyrics on "Song of the Butterfly" is the English. Okay, so the little background on the song, it's about a soldier and a Japanese geisha girl that fell in love. And so the parts that are being sang in Italian in the opera form is her speaking to him. And then the parts in rap are me speaking to her. And so it's telling our story. It's like West Side Story and Madame Butterfly kind of cross all everything, and we're from two different worlds, and it happens to be my world is hip hop. And and then this crazy part is it's a Japanese song, folklore, I guess, opera, but it's being sang in Italian and presented with English rap. And it's like it's a Japanese story, but it's so amazing to just have all that encompassed into one project. And the lyrics are telling his side of the story. What's going on with him, his duties for as a soldier, but how he feels about her. The lyrics are very they're loving lyrics. They're I miss you lyrics. Um, they're like I wish we can make this happen for us forever lyrics. And the aria part where Capri is singing is so beautiful. Where you can almost hear the pain from the young lady that's losing her love of her life. So that's what made it like though. It's really an emotional record, and that's what I love about it, and that's what I like about it, and that's why I couldn't wait to do the project because we're telling stories, and it is that's what it is. It is a story, and every record we release in this format, it will be a story. Operas are stories, and so these arias or this hip opera that we're doing, we're translating them same stories.
Now,
Yes.
is it originally or organized? Excuse me. What's the word? Yes, it's arranged.
Mhm.
Capri, I know you start out first, but
Right.
was that exactly how it's supposed to be?
The
Or did you guys move the arrangement around?
kind of both. Um, the actual beginning where I'm singing is really what starts the aria. It all is the beginning is exactly how it is in the opera, but underneath Dre added his part, and then when Dre comes in, it changes. But yeah, it starts out that way. But we pieced it together. Like he
Yeah.
put pieces from one section where it worked. He put in the hip hop. I put in a different section of the aria. But in the very beginning, it's how it opens.
Okay, now let's talk about the production. Loving the production. Um, what I felt about that was it kind of came in a little slow,
Oh,
Mhm.
and
mm,
then next thing you know, it's like boom, I'm like, oh snaps. So
okay.
is that how it was supposed to be perceived? Like a coming slow? Because you
Yeah, it's
know.
a story. So it was dramatic. So that intro is a build up. Dun, 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 dun. Bam, and that's how it was supposed to be. Yeah, it's supposed to. People are like, what the heck is this? And then it just boom, and then you come in with the
Yeah.
yeah, and it
Have you
just
guys
drops on your head.
have you guys
Yeah,
performed this yet?
not yet, but we've
No.
we've been getting a lot of requests. We've so far there's been requests to get us on stage. So we are working on a production because it has to be a production. We can't just get up there. I'm a little seasoned. I'm not really trying to be out there like that. But if I'm going to be out there and I'm going to do that, we're going to make it a production. It's going to be something that's nice where we can perform the songs live, but there's little more other stuff going on, and so we've had a couple of meetings and stuff and deciding how we're going to do that. So that is definitely in the works.
I definitely see that. I can hear that when you do perform, it's a production. You can hear that.
Right.
And
Hmm.
then, with the opera singer, you can't just it
Yeah,
has to be a whole production. You can't just
Right.
I mean, well, opera people, they do just stand there, but it's just like
right.
to stand there and not usually see a story moving
Hmm.
also
Hmm.
in real time. It's just like, "Ugh, that doesn't seem
Right, right.
so
I
I
mean,
I can definitely see it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest. I could see you guys and performing this on an award show.
Thank
exactly,
you. Yes.
exactly. That is the end goal for me is to get this and where we are doing an award show and it's this nice production going and we can get the full orchestra in there to
Hmm.
come live and replay this and we can perform this. We do realize, come on, people, y'all know who I'm talking to. Kick in that bread so we can make
Yeah.
it happen.
Tell me a little bit about Andre's his contribution. Is he managing you guys? Tell me a little bit about his contribution as far as what's going on with your project, with your song.
He's doing everything. He reached out and we presented this to him and he loved it. And he's been sharing it with so many contacts,
Yeah, yeah.
radio and across the world.
Across the
He's really,
world.
yeah, he really is. And he wants us to do a music video. And that's what we're starting production of now. We're getting
Hmm.
ourselves together and we're going to shoot that. And he's been putting things on all platforms, all music platforms, all Facebook and everything.
Hmm.
He
Yeah,
really has.
Andre has been really uh he dove right in and he hit the ground running. It wasn't even a fumble in the field. It was like hike, go. Now you got to catch him because he's on the move. And I appreciate everything that Andre is doing and has done and will continue to do regarding this project. Enthroned Records is definitely supporting it. They're definitely doing what they said they were going to do. So I have no complaints. I have nothing but high hopes for the project and greater endeavors for Enthroned.
Yes.
Now, I know we're still talking about this one song, but are you guys looking to do a full album
We're
Well,
ready.
We're ready. It's
okay. So,
already ready.
It's already ready.
It's
okay.
already ready. We wanted to see how this first song would do, and it's doing better than what we anticipated, to be honest. I know on my end, I'm like, whoa, it's reaching out. And I play it for a lot of my friends and a lot of I own a recording studio, so I get a lot of different people coming through, and I'll play it for a couple people, and they'll be like, man, that's different. That's like I can't. It's just different, and then I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. That's all I want. I don't need you to say it's dope, fantastic, or something. If I hear the word different, that's exactly what I'm looking for. That's different. Because now you have to make up your mind whether you like it or not. Because it is different. It's not in the line of everyone else. It's not in the line where you have to pick and, oh, it sounds like everything else. No, it's like, wow, I have to hear it 2 or 3 more times to decide whether I like it or not. Just it doesn't just come off as, oh, that sounds like, yeah, okay, I like it, or you really have to listen to it. It comes off again like that dramatic intro. People's like, what's going on there? And then boom, it's like, oh, wasn't expecting that, and but it's just it's I love the record.
You are a true producing engineer, music person. Because if anybody can go with that boom, see, I can't even do it. See, there you go. See, that was you. You did that. That was a true talent, Miss
Yeah.
Capri.
Yeah.
Now, are you doing anything on your own? Are you? Tell me a little bit about what you've actually have you put out anything on your own? Anything that you want to let everybody know?
Well, thank
Maybe.
you. Thank you. Thank you. I just recently released a children's book and children's songs, and I have it on Apple iBooks and Kobo Rakuten, and it'll be coming on Kindle, Amazon for sale. And it's been a lifelong project like this, where it's again trying to present this is for children, how even though we're seemingly different, we really are in essence the same. And the book's essence is showing obstacles, how to turn those into tools when you grow up. And I'm so excited. It's filled with music, it's filled with art and language and cooking and songs. And the infamous Dre helped me so much with the music. Seriously. And my daughters sing on it, I sing on it. And it's just an exciting thing. This all happened at once. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, speaking of, let everyone know where they can find this song at. It doesn't matter who.
Go ahead, Dre.
Oh, Song of the Butterfly. You can find that on all platforms. So Apple Music, Spotify, so many out there. I can't name them on YouTube,
Deezer.
Amazon, iHeart, Pandora. Just put in Song of the Butterfly and it will come up. We are on all platforms. Just trust and believe.
And do you have your own projects that you're working on? Dre, I'm
Yes,
sure you
as
do.
mentioned before, I've been independent for a long time, and I do have records out there. I have 4 independent projects that are currently out there under the name of Dre Infinite. I have Ghetto Concierge, Blue Buddha on the inside looking out, and I'm currently working on a new project called Blue Gorilla. And Blue Gorilla is gonna be a little controversial. That one might get me in trouble, but we need to shake up the business. But I got those projects out. And again, I've done a lot of stuff on Real Husbands of Hollywood. You can catch me with a couple of vocals on those episodes. I actually did on Real Husbands of Hollywood. I did the first season, all 10 episodes. I had music on all the episodes, and I featured on maybe 4. Some of the stuff I wrote, there's a part where Faith Evans is singing. I wrote the lyrics for that, and she sang it. So yeah, I'm just trying to get busy, and then hopefully 2025, Enthroned Records and Master Music can start introducing hip hop, new West Coast hip hop to the world. So that's what I'm working on now is new artists, new faces, developing talent. Because there's no artist representation or artist development right now, and I'm a little old school, so I require my artists to go through it. You will go through the gauntlet working with me. You don't want to go through it, don't worry about it. I won't work with you either. But working with me, you will have to study. I study, and it's not fair to just hand it away. You know, what Snoop say? The game is to be sold, not told.
Listen, I do understand and I do agree. And that's all
Mhm.
I'm going to say with that. Well, guys,
So,
I want to
um,
thank you for your time, and I'm going to individually ask each one of you if there's anything else that you think that we have not touched on today to make sure that everybody understands and knows. So, Miss Capri.
Yes. No, I think you really hit everything. I just hope that people will be open enough and give it a chance and
mhm.
listen to it. And even though it may appear and feel different, I think the music and the hip hop are so beautiful and dramatic. And again, not because of me, but because of Puccini and Dre. I think I hope you give it a try. Song of the Butterfly, because we're just thrilled about it and so
Yes,
grateful to Andre and Throne Records and you for having us today.
yes,
You're so
yes.
welcome. Dre.
And I believe we touched on everything. I appreciate the opportunity to promote the record. I appreciate your time and your platform for allowing us to come on and talk about our past and introduce the world to this new sound. It's not new to us, but it's going to be new to everyone else. And we appreciate all the outlets and the DJs and platforms and the playlists that are really giving music a shot because this is music. It's not bleeps and bloops. It's actual music. There's instrumentation and arrangement and feeling going on, and it doesn't loop after 8 bars. So this is musicality at its finest, and I'm really grateful that we're getting a chance to show the world that music is still a great art.
Whew, is not dead, is always going to be around.
Hmm.
It it heals. It does a lot for everyone,
It
and
does.
I love the emotional side of the record. So I do.
Yes.
I love it. You hear not only emotions, but you hear passion
Hmm.
in it too.
Yeah, it's telling a story. It's a record. You can sit and listen to it and visualize it yourself, and that's what we wanted.
Mhm.
You can sit and just close your eyes, and I can see everything that they're saying. They're singing what's going on, and the opera just takes you to a whole new zen. So yeah, I listen to that record a lot.
I do too. Well, thank you guys both, Miss Capri. Thank you.
Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome. You're welcome, Dre. Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You're so welcome, and also Andre of Enthroned Records. Andre Pittman. Thank
Yes.
you once again.
Yep.
Thank you. Well, guys, unfortunately, we're at the end of the show, but I want to make sure that you guys know that you can subscribe to the official YouTube page. That is capital C and the number 2 at the end. That's Candy Productions 2. And please, if you are not following, make sure you are following, like, share, and comment on the official Instagram page, and that's Candy Talk Show. So, guys, thank you so much again, both of
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much.
You're so
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
welcome. Enjoy. Bye bye.
You too
Yes.
so
Bye.
much. Bye bye.